What is up, guys? Welcome back to Let's Watch Death Battle.
To be the elite, you must surround yourself with the best of the best.
Okay.
Whether you band together to save the world, or
Right.
just a worthless plot of land.
And
not
every
worthless.
good team needs a good hit and runner.
Yes.
Like Tracer, the spunky agent of Overwatch.
Yep.
And the scout, the Boston-born merc of Team Fortress. He's
Who I'm
pressing
rooting
on
for.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah.
30 years from the present, mankind would become careless. Their machine servants rose up to fight for freedom, and so began a worldwide war.
But one organization stood between world peace and total chaos. Overwatch.
Yep.
A team consisting of the world's greatest scientists, cyborgs, ninjas, cowboys, and pilots.
Including Lena Oxton, codenamed Tracer. The youngest pilot ever inducted into Overwatch's flight program, Tracer is a free-spirited and fearless flying ace, always laughing in the face of danger.
After helping to secure world peace, no big deal, right? She was chosen to test a new prototype fighter jet, which could teleport.
But then everything went horribly wrong.
Correct.
Instead of teleporting from point A to B, the fighter jet accidentally transported her through time.
How do you accidentally
She could
create
still
a time
teleport, though.
machine and put it in a fighter jet?
A word to the wise, this is why you use animals before moving to human trials, like I always do. Anyway, Tracer essentially existed as a ghost, uncontrollably phasing in and out of time.
Until Winston
it
made
looked like
her
Overwatch's prized pilot would be
the chest piece that
decommissioned
she wears.
forever.
Until her teammate, good friend, and gorilla scientist Winston made a special techno doohickey to keep her locked in the present.
This chronal accelerator doesn't just anchor Tracer's time displacement, it also gives her two different ways to manipulate her own time flow. In a near instant, she can zoom approximately 23 feet away. This blink ability is not true teleportation, but instead speeds up time only for Tracer while propelling her in any given direction.
What?
She can briefly jump herself forward in time, though from an outside view it looks like a blur.
Got it.
More than that, she can also
Okay.
reverse time for herself with the recall ability, which returns Tracer's health and spatial position back to where they were a few seconds before. While usually recall only turns back 3 seconds, in some instances she's gone as far back as 15.
Well, thank God her weapons aren't as confusing as that shit. She carries dual rapid-fire pulse pistols as her primary pain dispensers. Each can empty 20 rounds in a single second.
But what the pulse pistols have in power, they sorely lack in range and accuracy.
Correct.
Good thing she also has her pulse bombs. I'll put it this way, pretty much anybody she sticks this thing to has exactly 2 seconds to make their peace before going to the big capture point in the sky.
Tracer maximizes her unique weaponry with hit-and-run tactics, frustrating her enemies and making her very difficult to pin down.
Yeah, in addition to blinking and recalling all over the place, she can jump 15 feet in the air.
She's disarmed the highly trained and literally cold-blooded assassin Widowmaker,
Alright.
protected the Doomfist Gauntlet from theft, and even once avoided a sniper shot from just 30 feet away. A sniper round usually travels almost 1,800 miles per hour when fired, meaning
She
Tracer had
activated
to
her
react
chronal
within
whatever
1/100th
thing.
of a second.
Unfortunately, that bullet found another target.
She knew she was going to get shot and
Rest
activated her
in
chronal
peace,
thing. I
Robot
don't know if that's a
Company.
matter
Although
of
Tracer is a slippery
reaction or
opponent
if
on the
that's a matter
battlefield, her
of
chronal
knew it
accelerator
was gonna
has its
happen.
limits. If used too many times in succession, it can overheat, forcing Tracer to wait for a recharge. As her pistols are linked to the accelerator, this can sometimes cause them to overload as well.
Plus, she's a pilot first, and not exactly a crack shot while on foot. If she doesn't get in close, she's not hitting anything but air.
In spite of that, Tracer doesn't let any of it get her down. Wherever there's danger, she'll be there in a blink of an eye with a cocky smile and a barrage of bullets.
Wait, whatever happened to that time-warping fighter jet?
I don't know.
Don't worry, loves. Cavalry's here.
Oh Lord.
In the year 1850,
Alright.
an extremely wealthy entrepreneur passed away, leaving his family land and business to his 2 sons.
Although there's
But
remember
like
that there's a
brothers are
third
prone
son.
to do, they ended up fighting over each other's land right off the bat.
This went on for decades, and then the brothers began recruiting mercenaries to literally wage war. And that's when things really got out of control.
Each hired gun contributed with their own specialized expertise.
Correct.
The sniper killed from afar, the engineer slaughtered with machines, and the heavy mowed people down with the biggest goddamn gun they'd ever seen. What kind of sandwiches were they feeding that guy?
But one everyman only relied on his cunning, his 2 feet, and a baseball bat. This was the Scout.
He has
Born
his
in
shotgun,
Boston,
his
Massachusetts
bong.
in the 1950s, the mercenary only known as Scout was the runt among 7 older brothers.
And all of them loved to wander the town looking for a good fight. Problem was, Scout's brothers were so big and tough, the fights would be over before he could get the chance to throw his own punches.
Desperate to fight alongside his siblings, Scout realized that what he lacked in strength, he could make up for in speed.
Yes, he
So
can.
he started running, and running, and running until one day he was fast enough to not only keep up, but get ahead.
Speed
Yeah.
was his moniker, delivering pain was his game, and somewhere along the way he even learned how to jump off of thin air. Suddenly, the pathetic runt of the pack became the smart-mouthed terror of Boston.
Grass grows, birds fly, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
The only thing he was lacking was discipline, which he could get in the military, but that didn't sound like any fun, so he became a mercenary instead.
Yeah.
Scout travels light, relying on a lovely shotgun and a baseball bat. Yes, a baseball
Okay,
bat.
so they are going
This
with
guy
some of
is
his other
crazy
gear
enough
as
to try
well.
and take out a rocket launcher wielding soldier with a pop fly.
Which surprisingly works. Opponents are stunned by the size of his balls, both literally and figuratively, leaving them open for Scout to race up and finish them off with his guns.
Well, he's got a pistol for pinpoint accuracy. Scout's favorite tools for killing are definitely shotguns. The
Yes.
scattergun is a confusing miracle of shotgun engineering that can somehow hold 6 shots in a double barrel, and is reloaded via divine intervention when you pull its lever. It's like the baby of a shotgun rifle and a revolver. But his most powerful gun is the force of nature.
That's
a
right.
shotgun that only has 2 shots, but kicks so hard it can boost him even higher into the air.
Regardless, a well-placed shot can quickly take down almost any other mercenary. To make the force of nature even more ridiculous, he can strap a can of energy drink called Bonk Atomic Punch to it, which somehow gives him 5 more mid-air jumps.
That's right. This guy flies with shotguns. But that's not all the soda has to offer. With just a sip of Bonk, Scout becomes totally invincible for 8 seconds. But he can't use any of his guns at that time.
Probably due to the shakes. Bonk contains several hundred times the daily recommended sugar intake. An adult male's suggested daily dosage is 25 grams, meaning Bonk contains, at minimum, 11 pounds of sugar. So much sugar he can't take another drink for at least 20 seconds. And on top of that, it's radioactive.
You gotta have one tough body to handle that stuff. Tough enough to
Yeah.
survive the onslaught of 3 rockets at once, or to swing a baseball bat hard enough to send a guy flying 80 feet away.
Possibly due to long-term Bonk exposure, but testing is still
That's always
Scout
an
can
instant
defeat foes
kill.
as strong as
So
the
if
heavy
Tracer
in close
gets
quarters
hit,
combat, run 17 miles an hour for long periods of time, and even kill a bear with nothing but a hot dog suit and Amelia Earhart skeleton. I'm serious.
He has a knack for avoiding bullets, missiles, and even tentacles from a bread monster, but at the cost of wearing little to no armor, making him a glass cannon. And true
Yeah.
to his reckless, unrestrained personality, Scout often runs headfirst into battle, regardless of the risk.
But if you want to take down the Scout,
He's-
you're gonna
he's
have
good
to
enough
catch
to
him
back it up.
before he catches you. And that means you too, ladies.
That's right, Fancy Pants, myself. So why don't you take your little failure, roll it up sideways, and... Okay, crap, I gotta go. Screw you, though.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
Alright.
But first, I'm feeling
There's gonna be an ad there. So I'm gonna give it to Scout. I really think Scout's going to win it. The variety of all the different weaponry that he has and his different ways of approach. Tracer has good, flat horizontal movement on the battlefield, but Scout has both good flat horizontal movement and very good vertical movement, where he can just outmaneuver Tracer, even if she can change her placement on a flat plane or, recall her time. Scout can literally just outmaneuver her in every way possible. his weapons also make for a really fun time. Let's see. Once again, Force of Nature knocks people away. Soda Popper gives him bonus jumps. He's a flying guillotine, which can inflict bleeding. Fun stuff. He has his critical, which makes him do more damage, take more damage, and then he runs, I think, 25% faster. I think. I think something to note is that Tracer does not take fall damage, but Scout does, unless he's carrying the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol, I think is what it's called. The Winger gives him bonus jumps. Of course, he has his standard pistol. I think he has the Backscatter, which does bonus damage from behind, as one of his shotguns. His melees are just... He has so many melees. His standard bat, the Sandman, those I think are the two most popular. Atomizer gives him a bonus jump at the cost of a bit of health. I think. He has that wrapping paper one, the Wrap Assassin or something, that fires the little ball that inflicts bleeding. It's like the Flying Guillotine, but worse. Sun on a Stick, nobody ever uses the Sun on a Stick. The Candy Cane, which I think makes you more prone to explosive damage, but then he picks up a health kit after he kills anyone. I certainly think Scout's more durable. He can take a lot of punishment, which I guess is probably from his Boston days. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Scout. I need better maneuverability, a better arsenal. Yeah, more durability. He certainly has more firepower. Tracer's Chronal Accelerator is prone to overheating. The issue I have is that I think they're gonna have Tracer win. I think it's gonna be either it's gonna fall down to there's this one specific thing they didn't mention, so that way they could pull the rug out from under our feet again and be like, aha, because you guys know they do that, or there's just gonna be there's gonna be something. It's just a gut feeling. There's going to be something. They're going to have Tracer win because Overwatch is currently far more popular than TF2. And there's going to be something. Some reason why Scout can't win. Even though all this evidence, all these different, all of his arsenal, all of his ridiculous equipment that Scout has, it's just, yeah. So, I really, really, really want Scout to win. But I have a gut feeling that Tracer will, through something. So let's get in and watch the battle.
Pretty hungry. If only there were some sort of amazing service to send a box full of food and recipes straight to my door. Oh, hey!
You know how it is. Researching characters and making them fight to the death is time-consuming. I don't have time to go to the store and make my own meals, but I also don't want to doom my existence to fast food sugar addiction. Thankfully, Blue Apron changed all of that.
What is that?
For less than
Alright,
$10 a meal, Blue Apron sends me seasonal recipes with pre-portioned ingredients to make delicious home-cooked meals. Each meal comes with an easy step-by-step recipe which can be prepared in 40 minutes or less. This chicken stir-fry only took about 20. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free, with free shipping, by going to blueapron.com/battle. See for yourself how good it feels and tastes to create impeccable home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. That's blueapron.com/battle.
But
Okay.
right now, it's time for a death battle!
Okay. Alright, let's do this. What? What? It's not Scout's scattergun. That looks like a frickin'... What is it called? The Master Key from Unturned. Why? What is up with Scouts?
Right, asshole. You're toast. Whoa. Hey there, hot stuff.
Oh, that's Scout impersonation, though.
If I told you you had a great bod, would you hold it against me?
That's nice. I was just leaving.
Oh, sure thing. Come back anytime. Just put that briefcase back before you go. Thanks.
Okay.
Overwatch needs this more than you.
Okay. So she's blinking. Okay. Yeah, Scout, your scattergun's not good at this range. Okay, she can't do a full 180 blink. She can't blink through people. What? Force of nature. Oh. Nope.
Bombs away.
Scout can take that.
Great.
I like Scout's snarky reply.
Supposedly, this stuff will liquefy your esophagus after just one can, but, you know, it's also very handy when you feel like not getting blown up.
That's not very fair.
Listen, sweetheart,
Oh no, he threw away the bonk.
I never play fair.
Is that all?
Really? They're gonna show her ultimate building up?
Ah, bollocks.
This is Scout's chance if he wants to get her. Yeah, that's gonna kill her. That's death. She's not. If somebody like that heavy can't survive that, then there's no way Tracer can.
All right, doll. Fun's over.
Is
Not
that-
yet, mate. The cavalry's there.
Really? Really?
Shit.
She's gonna win. I told you.
Not this time, Yankee.
Now that's just mean. Why don't you call me Yankee?
Oh, come on, give me a...
Well, that was fun.
KO!
And he's out!
Scout was fast and tough, but Tracer's unique arsenal and evasiveness pulled her ahead.
Scout's greatest feat was potentially surviving an assault from 3 rockets at once. However, the rocket's point of impact is never directly shown, and since direct hits from rockets regularly obliterate far tougher mercs, it's unreasonable to assume this was any different.
Scout could sprint up to 17 miles an hour for an extended period of time, which is slightly faster than the average human's 15 miles per hour. But Tracer's natural reactive instinct gave her the edge. For example, avoiding that sniper round from 30 feet away means she can react 25 times faster than the vast majority of other human beings.
Which means Tracer could avoid almost anything Scout threw at her. Even when she couldn't, her recall ability not only helped her survive, but effectively ruined any of Scout's elements of surprise.
This allowed Tracer plenty of opportunities to take him out.
And just like that, Scout was gone, without a trace.
The winner is Tracer.
Next time on Death Battle.
Ken? Was it
Hey
Terry
guys,
from
thanks for
King of
watching another
Fighters, I
episode of
think?
Death Battle. I'm Ben, I'm the showrunner, and I play Wiz.
And I'm Nick, and I wrote this episode.
And next time we've got
Right.
Ken from Street Fighter, but who's he gonna be fighting? You can find out
I think
by
it's
sticking
Terry
to
from
our
King of
social media.
Fighters.
That's @Screwattack on Twitter and official SA on Facebook. We'll be letting you know his opponent very soon.
That's right, and if you want to see that episode of Death Battle early or want to see some other Rooster Teeth content before other people get to, you can become a first member by clicking the link in the description below.
No.
And of course, if you've got an idea for a death battle, let us know in the comments below.
No.
We do read them.
Thanks, guys.
Alright. So, Yeah. I politely, I disagree with the outcome of this battle. Not because I don't think they have, a legitimate reason, but once again, I have to state that she clearly saw she was going to get shot by the sniper rifle. She probably just hit recall as soon as, she knew that she was going to get shot at with a sniper rifle. I don't think it's a matter of prediction. I think it's a matter of anticipation. It's different. Or not a matter of reaction, I should say. It's a matter of pretty much anticipation, knowing that she's going to shoot the rifle at you, rather than actually, hearing the rifle shoot and then recalling. Okay. So Scout, I know the battle is just for fun and what have you, but a couple of things were rather irritating. First of all, Scout's shotgun was not his own shotgun. That was very distracting while he was using it. The bonk let Scout use his baseball bat for whatever reason, even though he can't, because bonk makes him go 8,000 times the speed of any regular human. So he's basically ethereal at that point. And then he nailed her with his insta-kill, which stuns people. It didn't hit because it didn't kill because reasons. I understand that you want to build the fight, but if the character has a move that is literally an instant kill, even against somebody who's twice as tough as the person that they're fighting in the death battle, it doesn't make any logical sense for them to survive said instant kill, even from an animation standpoint. I still think Scott had the better arsenal. I think he was definitely tougher. Well, it's true that other mercenaries who are tougher than Scout, physically tougher, can't survive a single rocket. Splash damage does add up, and it hurts a lot. If you've played TF2, you know that. So it was still enough. It still hit him with enough force to send him flying back all that distance, which was not good. So with his baseball bat swing, he can kill a full-grown human man who's tough enough to shoot at his own feet with a rocket launcher. If you're also going to use meet the medic as a reference, he can kill him in one baseball bat swing. Boom, dead. I don't know why Tracer's any different, other than they said her evasiveness of just constantly blinking all over the place. But once she overloaded her chronal accelerator, that should have been it. One baseball bat hit to the face, dead. By terms of their own strength. So, I'm not mad at the outcome, because I called the outcome. I knew Tracer was going to win somehow. Because they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't announce that it's going to be oh, this new exciting character from a new exciting game is fighting a character from an old game. You know who's going to win. But I politely disagree with the ending. The outcome. I don't think it was accurate. I do think Scout would win. But, this is, of course, death battles. This is their stage, their right to play it how they want it. And if that is who they feel the winner would be, then that's who, in their eyes, the winner is. So the next time is Ken Masters. I think it's going to be Terry from... I could swear he's from King of Fighters. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But, yeah. I don't have much else to say. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, of course, leave a like down below. Comment what you all thought of the video, and I will see you all next time. Ow! Hurt my hand. I hurt my hand. We'll see you all next time. Peace!